Do you have friends that treat you more like a pet than a friend? Even relatives can behave this way towards you. And there are various ways they can treat you as if you're lesser than, or if you're more like a pet, more like a pet cat or a pet dog. It's not just one way. There are some ways they may speak to you condescendingly. They may not share as much with you. Like, they may have some care for you, but it's more like the same way you care for a dog or a cat, but still not see you as on their level to respect. These are unbalanced relationships, unbalanced friendships, even with a relative. It's very unbalanced. And if you use your intuition, you can sense this. It's a more apparent, especially when other people are around. You can observe how they treat another person versus how they treat you. Now, to be fair, given that you're, an honest person, you're not, consistently saying offensive things, lying, those sorts of things. Like, you're just fairly, a basically average, decent person, right? And then you have a friend or relative where you may be entertainment for them, or you may be a charity case, and they'll listen to your problems, and you think, oh, I have someone to listen to me, but they may not see you as someone they respect, right? They have care for you, maybe a little love for you, but the respect is not there. They don't see you as someone of their own status or even as an equal. And you can sense if you really use your intuition. Or you can observe how they behave, again, under certain circumstances. I remember I had a friend like this where she didn't treat me that way, I didn't treat her that way, but she had a friend, another girlfriend, and I told her, I said, I know that's your friend, but does she really treat you as equal? Like, just observe some things. She didn't take what I said at first. Like, she took it and she put it like in the back of her mind. Like, she didn't dismiss what I said. She said, And funny enough, it took her long enough. Maybe, I want to say 6 months to a year. She said, you know what? You're right. Because her friend was basically of a higher socioeconomic status. She had more money. This girl had a lot of money. She dated guys with a lot of money. Actually, no, she didn't have much more money, but she dated guys with a lot of money. Like, I want to say high 6-7 figure guys, right? But whenever she hung out with my friend, she did speak to her, or she treated her somewhat condescendingly. And again, I observed it. I didn't really harp on it. I just said, take your time and watch and observe in different scenarios. And she did. When the girl had her boyfriends around, or the guys she was seeing, she treated her as if she was a pet poodle. There were certain things she said and did. I don't know how to say it. It's like she would offer to pay for, I guess, their coffee or dinner, but the way she did it was like she was doing it as a charity, right? And my friend would also offer to pay, but again, this girl and the guy she dates, they had a little bit more money, so it wasn't about who pays or what. That was not an issue, but it was just the fact that when she did it, it's just that she acted like she was doing a favor, or she acted like spending time with her was like spending time with an adopted child. Some people give off that air, like, I'm doing this as a favor for you. Like, I like you, but at the same time, you should be honored. It's like they go off and volunteer in the village for a week, and you're one of the people or the kids in the village, right? They take a picture with, those people. You see them on social media. But there's a lot of scenarios where, even as a relative, you go see some relatives, again, you're entertainment for them. They like hanging out with you, even friends. You're entertainment, but they don't see you as an equal. Certain things they don't share with you. Not that someone has to share their deepest secrets or thoughts, but they don't share much of anything. They may not even be emotionally invested in you at that level they would be invested in an equal. Again, you're like the cat or the dog. Even if they are heavily emotionally involved, like you're involved with a cat or a dog, like your pet, it's not, they don't respect you on that same level they respect the next person who they feel is on their status. You can see this in social settings. You can even see this alone, just by the way they speak to you. Again, whether they give off an air of condescending communication, somehow a false sense of superiority for no apparent reason. Or it could be they may feel like they're more accomplished. And again, it's not like blatant, right? They like your company, but they like your company as someone who is beneath them. But it makes them feel better about themselves, as if they are giving back to the community or something. For lack of a better term. And there are people that are like this, and you should evaluate your friendships in this manner. The person should respect you as an equal. It's not always about them being emotionally invested, and not even if they are generous with their giving materially or finances. The respect may not be there, and that may just be a way of having power over you. Right? Different ways people display power over you. Maybe, by doing things for you, and makes them feel superior, and makes them feel a sense of self-importance. So be careful allowing people to do things for you, right? Always analyze their intentions. They may not let you do anything for them, which is fine, and which is fine if you don't do things for each other. I mean, people do things for each as needed or as desired, right? Depending on how you feel, how they feel. As long as it's genuine and comes from a good place, it's fine. But always analyze people's intentions towards you. And you should also do some self-reflection. Analyze your intentions towards them. Am I doing this? Do I respect this person? To me, personally, how I feel is, I respect everyone. I'm not a person who says, oh, respect is earned. No. My respect is yours to lose. Okay? I give it to you freely. You can do things to lose it. Right? I'm not the person you have to jump through hurdles. No, again, life. I don't like making life difficult for the next person. But at the same time, there's a level of vigilance and self-awareness we should have when dealing with our friends, relatives, acquaintances, co-workers, and look deeply, again, at all your relationships. Are you a pet to this person, or are you is there a true equal connection here? Just take your time and think through that. I appreciate your time for listening. Thank you so much, and please like and subscribe. Please, please, please. Thanks. Take care.